Hello, my name is Derrick and for my Unit 3 MYP project, I was assigned the career of a food scientist. So basically what this is a food scientist. A food scientist use sciences like biology and chemistry to study elements that are inside of various foods. If you have seen this label before, then you are probably familiar with the work of a food scientist. They study and find out the nutritional content of foods. The average pay for food scientists is around $62,920 per year. The specific model I will be looking at today is lactose. So pretty much what lactose is this. This molecule is found in dairy products of all mammals. Lactose can be found in milk and cheeses. To explain more about what lactose is, I've had a little boy that really loves to eat ice cream, but unfortunately, every time he eats it, he tells me he has weird feelings in his stomach. What I figured out is he is lactose intolerant. Before I go into lactose intolerance, I will explain the structure of a lactose molecule. Lactose is made up of 21 sigma bonds, and you can see them by the bonds right here that are formed between the hydrogen and carbon atoms. Because of the lack of double bonds on this, there are no pi bonds present in a lactose molecule, only the 21 sigma bonds. Lactose is also a polar molecule. Being polar means that lactose is very soluble in water. So in a real world example, foods such as milk would have much more lactose than a solid like butter or cheese, because milk is a liquid and contains water, and lactose is very... At room temperature, lactose is a solid, and for the most part, lactose is not harmful for the body. Lactose is a sugar that is made up of, which is not made up of any fructose, which is what many sugars are made up of, which can be very bad for your body. However, 3/4 of the world are lactose intolerant, which means if they consume too much lactose, it could cause very unpleasant experiences. However, there are alternatives. Products such as lactase medicine or lactose-free dairy products can prevent these harmful or unpleasant experiences from happening, even though you consume lactose when you are lactose intolerant. The way lactose works in the body is when consumed. So the human body contains lactase, which is a molecule that is found inside of the small intestine. Inside of the small intestine is where the lactose would go when it is being digested. However, people with lactose intolerance do not produce enough lactase naturally in their body, so the lactose is not able to be digested and turned into sugars, as if like somebody that can produce lactase would. So lactose-free foods and lactase pills like this, what they do is they add additional lactase into the product so that when you consume the lactose product, there is enough lactase that could be used to break down the lactose sugar. Going back to the question of this little boy, he wanted to know how come he can't eat ice cream or other dairy products that he really loves to eat because he feels funny afterwards. So what I would tell him is his small intestine he's lactose intolerant, and that his small intestine does not produce enough lactose. So whenever he does consume something that has lactose, he is not able to digest it properly. That is why he feels this funny feeling afterwards. In conclusion, a food scientist studies the properties that are found inside of food and is the one that provides these nutritional facts that every food that you and me eat have. More specifically, something that a food scientist can study is lactose. Lactose is a molecule that is found inside of the dairy products that is made by all mammals. So humans, cows, dolphins. So every mammal that has the mammary gland produces lactose. Thank you for watching. My name is Derrick Ma, and I am a food scientist.